This video is brought to you by the one and only Squarespace. If you've ever thought of starting a website, be it a business or a passion project, Squarespace is the perfect place to do just that. Hello, you horrible lot, and welcome back to TGTV, and more specifically, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my 911 Carrera T. The Carrera T is back on the channel. It's not the same car, but if you followed the tale of this car recently, you'll know that this has had some recent work done. It's actually quite new to the channel as well. So, before we get into what on earth I'm doing today, and what I'm doing here with my 911 T, I thought I'd give you a little walk around in slightly different surroundings other than H&R Motors, where you last saw this car having had its work done. So, for those that missed that very good video, so I've debadged the back. I've got rid of the 911 Carrera T bit because it was too busy. We've put wheel spaces on here, and we've also got coloured centre caps on there with your grey wheel centre caps. Work to do. The decals are coming off, so I've been speaking to Highgate House, who provide all the decals for pretty much every single car ever in the completely the right format. So we're probably going to go for some decals on the side there, around the front then. We've had the front splitter painted, and we've put a sticker plate on there for now, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit controversial, but I put a sticker plate on there. We've had the front plinth taken off. We've also had the headlight washers also painted as well to make the front end a little bit smoother. Coming round then, coming round, inside the car. Oh, and that reminds me, whilst we're looking at it, this then is something new from Centurion. I thought to celebrate the arrival of the T back on the channel, I'd mix things up. So, I've now got a new Centurion watch on the wrist, ladies and gentlemen. You remember my last one that I had with my Hurricane was a skeleton dial on the green strap and forged carbon fibre case. This has actually got a forged carbon fibre case on it as well, but is now on a red strap. It kind of fits with the red in the Porsche logo, and it works very well because I'm always wearing black. I just think it fits quite nicely. Ignore my knuckles there, I haven't been fighting. And this, of course, locks, unlocks and starts my car. That big red button there, that is to lock and unlock the car. If you hold it down, the boot pops open at the front as well. Very clever. Anyway, inside the car, you've seen all this a million and one times. However, I'm just so pleased with these seat inserts, and I'm so pleased with these bolster covers. I'm boasting about them once again. I'm not going to talk about my lightweight glass anymore either. We're not going to talk about that. I'm here today anyway at Ashgood Porsche because my friend, who I featured on the channel before with many Porsches, is here to buy his 5th 991.2 GT3. So he's had 3 991.2 GT3s with a wing on it, 2 of those being Club Sport, 1 not being Club Sport, 2 I believe being manual, 1 of those has been a PDK, and he's had 2 991.2 GT3 Tourings. Hopefully you're still with me. The second of those Tourings we're about to pick up right now. He comes in and out of these cars like I don't know what. He sells things, regrets it, then gets them back in again, then sells them, and the whole cycle repeats. So he's an idiot, basically. If you thought I'm bad, he's a complete and utter moron. He will be watching this, so, all right, mate, you're a moron. He also keeps himself anonymous. I've tagged him occasionally on my Instagram, but he's a little bit more private than me. His job means that he can't really be running around on the internet like a buffoon, outwardly spending money. So anyway, he's watching this, and he's also right in front of me there. So, sorry for the distraction, guys, but I've seen 2 cats. Thomas and Princess. Hello. Yes, I love you. Hello. Hi, mate. Cats are good news. They're really good news. Hello. Hello, mate. Strong name. Thomas. Champion. Is this good content or not? Can I go and churn? Is that alright? Yeah. This is his GT3 that he's trading in here at Ashgood Porsche. It's actually a really good car, and arguably it's better than the car he's now swapping into. So if you want this car, it'll be available in stock at Ashgood Porsche. It's probably gone by the time this video goes out because the market is mental. But this particular variant is a PDK, really highly optioned car, Club Sport, fixed buckets, literally everything, like the dream spec really. Crayon, no privacy glass, and this he is chopping in for his Touring. So without further waffle then, we're going to go from this into his new Touring. 3, 2, 1. So here we go then, out in the sunlight. The Touring is next to the T. So basically this is pretty much just a poor man's version of that, arguably. Argue in the comments if you fancy it. It's quite cool to have them two together. Obviously the T is, they're both of the same generation, but the T is narrow body, and that's obviously got the wider set of rear arches from obviously the rest of the GT range, and actually the turbo and whatnot, just minus the side scoop. So let's go around the spec of the car then. Absolutely love this. It's a really clean, simple spec which suits kind of the ethos of the Touring. So it actually looks really well in white. It's got silver wheels, which I absolutely love. You all know that I hate black wheels. Importantly also, there is no privacy glass. Although interestingly, Porsche didn't actually do lightweight glass on the GT3. They only put the lightweight glass on the 911R and the GT3 RS. Not really that relevant. No one else is obsessed with lightweight glass as I am. And inside here then, we've got a very simplistic, purist, if you like, specification. Obviously it's got the manual box, because all Tourings of this generation have the manual box. The new one, though, you can spec a Touring with PDK, very interesting from Porsche, and it's got fixed buckets in here with these agate grey inserts, again from Classic FX, the same guys that I got mine from. As always with Tourings, no Club Sport package, so in the back there you're missing back seats, but there's no silly roll cage or anything like that. Other than that, it's pretty much purist, simple spec. You've got this kind of brushed aluminium on the inside here, so no horrible carbon, which does not suit the Touring. And that's pretty much all there is to tell you. Obviously it's got the 4 litre naturally aspirated lovely fat 6, mated to a 6-speed box as opposed to the 7-speed overdrive gearbox in the T. But it's quite cool to have them both together. Obviously front end wise, it's got exactly the same front end as the normal GT3. Obviously the new one, you've got painted inserts on the inside of the Touring, but no painted inserts on the winged version for some reason. Don't quite understand that. Overall, very nice. And this is GT3 number 5 for the chap in question, a complete Wally, but this is the only GT3 in his collection. He only ever has 1 or 2 at a time, so this is his only GT3, and he's promised me he's going to keep this, so we'll see how long that lasts. You'll notice as well, it has steel brakes as well. Not being a track car, I don't think these actually really need ceramics. It's just a choice at that point whether or not you want brake dust or whether or not you want yellow or red calipers. I think it works with the red. I'm not the biggest fan of red calipers a lot of the time. I think it works with the red, kind of ties in with the red around the back, and there's a little bit of red in the Porsche kind of crest as well, so I think it does work with red. Yellow calipers obviously do look very cool. Says me being smug. That's about the only thing I've got him on there, but yeah, very pleased for him. A very nice specification, and hopefully we'll all be going out on a road trip at some point in the summer. We'll go abroad, fingers crossed. For now then, from Ashgood Porsche, thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe, blah blah, and if you want to get rid of your Porsche, give the guys here a shout, because they are desperate for stock and they'll give you good money for your car, so get in touch with them. See you guys. I'm back again. Now, as I mentioned at the start of the video, this video was brought to you by Squarespace. If you've ever had a curiosity in starting your own website, be it a passion project, just something you're interested in, and a hobby, or you want to start your own business, probably more likely your own business if you're following me and you're following my antics, then keep your eyes and ears peeled, because there is a special offer coming very soon with Squarespace to help you get started. Now, Squarespace has got loads of features which help your journey through that a lot easier, a lot more efficient, and a lot more effective. The first really cool feature is that Squarespace know that most people are viewing websites on their phones, so you can actually build a mobile optimized website and a desktop optimized website very easily, very simply, and very efficiently. Another really cool feature is that you can build members areas with Squarespace as well. You can build members only areas within your website as well, so not just basic websites, but a website where you can nurture and build a community. That's really cool, and if you're monetizing it, that's going to be really important to you as well. Another thing particularly pertinent to e-commerce is email campaigns. They are extremely effective and they're amazing when they work well. Squarespace gives you the tools to build really nice looking, really effective email campaigns. And Squarespace isn't just about building a website. You can actually go on there and get the domain from there as well, so it really is all in one. You just go on Squarespace and you get started. You don't need to go anywhere else. Nice and simple. Now, if all that sounds good and you're interested and you want to get going, hit the special link below and use the code TGTV and you'll get 10% off your first website. As always, please do send me what you're creating, your websites. People are doing that now via DM on Instagram and also in the comments here on YouTube. I absolutely love seeing it, so please do keep sharing those with me. So hit the link, it's in the pinned comment, get going and stay in touch.